Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a favorites video. So November things, yes, November. I was like, is it November? Yes, Rachel, it's November. Yes. Okay, so November favorites that I just found myself continuously reaching for throughout the month of November. Okay, so to start, this moisturizer, okay. There will be things, I'm sure, that I mentioned last month in this video. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't remember what my favorites were last month. Some of these things are just, I ran out of what my favorites were last month, and so now I'm improvising, or I may have gotten new things, and so, yeah, or I might be trying something new. So yeah, there are going to be things in this video that you may have seen last month, but these are the things that really have been standing out to me in the month of November. So, this moisturizer, this is the Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. It is 72-hour auto-replenishing hydrator. This stuff is amazing. I love this. It is very, very comparable, in my opinion, to the Belief, the True Cream Aqua Bomb that I spoke about, that I also ran out of, and that was in a Product Empties video I did. This is fantastic. I'm also almost out of this. It comes with like a little cap for it. Okay, so this is how much I've got left, so not very much of this left at all. I think this is a mini size, so I'm going to purchase the full size of this after this is gone, but this is fantastic. I think this is also cheaper than the Aqua Bomb one. I don't think it's cheaper by very much than the True Cream one, but I think I just like the accessibility of this. I can go across the street to my Ulta. I think the True Cream Aqua Bomb is only sold at Sephora. So alas, I have really been enjoying this, and my skin has been dry all November because it's so cold and the air is so dry. So I've really been enjoying this and what it's been doing for my skin. A second thing that's also skin related is this, which is not something I had in my favorites last month, but I, honest to God, forgot about this. I have a little like station right here of my like sprays. So I've got my Tarte, Smashbox, Wet n Wild, Urban Decay, like I've got all of them right here. But it's like this one was in the back, so I wasn't seeing it, but I forgot how much I freaking loved this stuff. This is the Flower Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray, and this is the dewy finish one. I know that they also have like a pink one. This is blue. I want to say the pink one is the matte finish one, but the reason, one of the reasons I love this so much is just, okay, I wonder if you guys are going to be able to see it. Okay, there's like a fuzzy attached to it. Okay, look. Did you see how fine that mist is? Boom. Okay, I don't even know if you can see it, but it's just the finest mist. And I find that so many of the sprays that I have, I'll like spray them and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it's too much. But this has the best sprayer, and I love it a lot. Also, the smell, it's a little strong, but it's not strong bad. It's just, it's like perfumey smell. I do think it's a pleasant smell, but if you don't like things that to have a scent, it does have a scent. It's not something that lingers, so it's not like 2 hours later you're gonna smell it, but initially when you're spraying it, it's definitely going to have a scent. Personally, I enjoy it, but again, if you don't like smells very much, you might not. So, 2 palettes. I have traveled this month to Thanksgiving, okay? So went on a trip for Thanksgiving. And I was thinking like, okay, I don't really want to pack that much. My boyfriend and I tend to share a suitcase when we travel, and so because of that, it's like I don't need to take everything I own to travel with me. I also tend not to wear as much makeup when I'm traveling just because I don't have as much time to put it on and I don't want to seem very high maintenance. So I tend not to wear as much. So because of that, this palette I find has been really fantastic at being so multi-purpose that I don't have to bring nearly as much with me. It's really this, foundation, and brushes, and some lip products. So this is the Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit, the Needs palette. So in this palette, you get a super big mirror. Love this mirror. It doesn't stay up on its own. That's the only thing I wish it did. It's not the end of the world, that's just me. But then in this palette, oh gosh, I can't see if you can see it. Okay, in this palette, you have a matte face powder, a bronzer, blush, and highlight, as well as 6 eyeshadow colors. So the only one that has any shimmer in it is this top middle one right here, and that is a purpley shade called Passion. The rest of them are pretty matte, and the colors are just so nice. Like, I think these really, really work for me. This pink shade is seriously so pretty. It is called Honesty, and I just think it's such a fantastic lid shade. This Faith shade, honestly, the pink and the Faith, so Honesty and Faith, are what I find I've been mixing a lot as an eye look. I'll put Honesty on the lid and Faith in the crease. And then the Courage, Joy, and Gratitude bronzer, blush, highlight, respectively, those shades, I think they work really well for my skin. I actually have it on today. I'm not digging my foundation today, so it looks a little patchy right here, and I know it's not this. I know it's my foundation. It's something that has happened several times with this foundation in the past, and I've been questioning whether it's the foundation or the products I'm putting on top, but I've used this with other foundations, and it hasn't happened, so I'm going to be doing a video on that too, kind of because I loved the foundation at first, and now I'm just like, so that'll be an update for you guys coming soon. But this palette, I just think it's really nice. I think it's super easy. I think it's very user friendly. So you've got 6 eyeshadows, so you don't have to think about too much. You've only got 6 to work with, so I really like those. I think the pigmentation is really, really nice. Wasn't using it for a while, to be perfectly honest with you guys, so I kind of rediscovered it this month, and I've really enjoyed it. I think it's been working out really well for me. Sorry, I'm just removing all the swatches. Okay, another palette that I've been really liking is this new palette that I got in my BoxyCharm, which you guys will absolutely be seeing a tutorial with soon, because I kid you not, I have used it every day for like the last 5 or 6 days straight. I have a crap ton of eyeshadow, guys. Like, if I had one product that I had to say like what I have the most of, it's hands down eyeshadow. And for some reason, I keep going back to this bad boy. I think it is so fantastic for this time of year. The colors in here are so stinking pigmented. And like this red, this poppy red right here, oh my god, I love it. So, oh my god, I wore this yesterday, and I would look at myself in the mirror and I was like, oh, Vogue, yes. So I really, really have been liking this, and this is the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. Totally should tell you guys the names when I'm talking about something, but seriously, the pans are super big, and I have not had any issues with like anything falling out. I know that, I think I was watching Abby Esmond Shade is her name. I think her channel is Color Swept Beauty, but I was watching her channel, and I think one of these fell out, so I haven't had that. It's not like rattling at all. The only thing that I wish this palette had that I think would kind of take it to that next level is a mirror. That's it. I really like all the shades. I think it's perfect timing wise for this time of year, because I just think the colors are so relevant right now. Oh my god, I love it. Love it. So those are really the 2 palettes that I've been using primarily. Foundation. Oh my god. Okay, so I have 2 favorites this month. First one is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in the shade Light. I really like this. I don't know if you guys can see right here, but I've, used a decent amount of it. I feel like I've used more than this is showing, honestly. But I just think the coverage for that has been fantastic. And staying power is there. The only issue that I've had occasionally, and I think it was when I was, like my skin was super dry and I wasn't moisturizing as well, is that it was clinging right there. But when I would exfoliate my face and take care of it like I should be taking care of it, no issues. I just love it. I love the coverage. I love the staying power. It's a perfect shade match for me. I really, really love that. Second foundation is this Revlon Color Stay foundation. It's a full coverage foundation, and the shade I have is 150 Buff. This is a matte foundation. It is very thick, so it is, it's very creamy and easier to work with, but it's very thick. So I would definitely say that if you have incredibly dry skin, I don't think this is going to work out as well for you because of that. But if you have combo to normal skin, this is, I would say, going to be a fantastic foundation for you. It is absolutely 110% full coverage. This is what I've been pairing with this palette. It's been like my go-to combo. I don't know why, but it's such a flawless finish that I'm getting with this foundation, and then you have those gorgeously pigmented eyeshadows, and I'm just like, I'm ready for the red carpet. Where's my close-up? So I've really been loving that foundation a whole lot. As far as mascara, this mascara, the Ciate London Wonder Wand mascara, it's just a little mini. I got it in my Ipsy. This is, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. The wand is just a traditional wand, and I just think it does a phenomenal job at lengthening my mascaras, or lengthening my eyelashes, and really just making them look like they're so much more defined and beautiful. I just love it. I love it a lot. I feel like it's not going to make them clump, and that is an issue that I'll occasionally have with mascaras, is that to make them look more pronounced, they clump them all together. That's not for me. So I've really been enjoying this mascara. And then finally, last thing is a tiny little Ipsy sample. This is the Thank Me Later face primer from Elizabeth Mott, and it is mattifying. It's a tiny little guy, but I kid you guys not, I've gotten over 10 uses with this because you only need like a little pea-sized amount. It does just, it's a fantastic, like, oh my goodness, what am I thinking? It's silicone based, or it feels like it's silicone based, and it just smooths everything over. Like, it's just, it reminds me almost a little bit of the Smashbox one, less silicone-y than that. But I have loved this, and I definitely feel like I've gotten enough uses out of it to have a full opinion about it. So I've really enjoyed that. I'll look into how much that is. If it's too expensive, I might not get it, but it has definitely been a great primer for me, and I was really lucky it came in my Ipsy. So other than that, other things I've been enjoying in November, I'm still watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the old one, the one that is on Hulu with Melissa Joan Hart. I love that show. I was really butthurt when out of nowhere Harvey just disappeared. Like, she found out, or he found out she was a witch, and then suddenly, like, you don't see him again until like a couple seasons later, and I'm just like, Harvey! I'm longing for him. Because I just thought they were really cute. So I've really been enjoying that show. I think I've only got like 2.5 seasons left. I've also really been enjoying title boxing, and you guys are going to have a, not fitness related, but a health related video about my fitness journey coming up here soon. What else? I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's my kitty meowing. I've still been enjoying bubble baths. And I think, like, that's pretty much it. I don't drink a lot. I drink a lot of water, so I don't drink, like, Starbucks drinks or really anything like that too often. Not often enough to consider them a favorite. So, alas, I think my most favorite thing this month was Thanksgiving. I traveled to Alabama to visit my sister and family down there, and I think it was a really good time. So, I enjoyed it. I think my family did too, and it was just really good to have a couple of days off work and just to go and hang out with them. So yeah, that's my November favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to check out my Instagram. Let's be Insta friends. I am a follow back type gal. So make sure to check me out on Instagram. I will put the link to that below, and just make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all of my latest content, and I will see you guys next time.